I write jokes every day. You sit on the table, no one laughs.
Hello. How many of you know what corporal punishment is? Well, how many of you have had corporal punishment used on you? For many young children, corporal punishment affects their whole lives. Corporal punishment is the intentional infliction of physical pain in order to punish misbehavior. There are many forms of corporal punishment used against children, some of which include spanking, whipping, pulling their ears, pinching, beating them with foreign objects. A 2002 meta-analytic study that combined 60 years of research on corporal punishment found that the only positive outcome of corporal punishment was the immediate compliance. However, corporal punishment did not affect long-term compliance. One study that asked over 100 women about corporal punishment found that 40% of them feared that the cycle and hitting of their children and spouse or friends. Hitting a child sends the message that violence is okay and a viable option for solving problems. Corporal punishment is degrading and contributes to feelings of worthlessness, helplessness, and humiliation. It robs a child of self-worth and self-confidence and self-respect. And it can lead to withdrawal and also aggression. When discipline is needed to correct a child's behavior, there are alternative methods to corporal punishment. Setting firm, consistent, age-appropriate, and acceptable limits is important to correct. They could possibly hurt their children if they were mad at them while administering the punishment. Actually, corporal punishment can harm children in multiple ways. Psychological research indicates that corporal punishment causes the deterioration of trust bonds between children and parents. There are many harmful effects of corporal punishment. Many adults who were hit as children are more likely to hit their own kids, likely to be depressed and often violent themselves. The more a child is hit, the more likely it is that the child, when an adult, will continue the cycle of abuse. For example, although a 5-year-old child may be able to resist the urge of touching things, it is reasonable to expect that a 2-year-old will be able to handle such limits. It is up to the parent of the child in their homes to protect them from harm, put stuff out of reach, and to keep children away from dangerous objects. Parents need to teach children how to resolve conflict by using meditation skills, speaking clearly, accepting differences, and setting group goals. Parents must also teach trust and to be trustworthy. By talking and reasoning with children in age-appropriate ways, the parent-child interaction enhances child's cognitive ability. When an adult uses patience, kindness, and empathy, a child learns cooperation that leads to long-term behavior changes. Parents and teachers must be aware of the tremendous influence their actions have on a child. Childhood is a unique and critical stage of life. Children all over the world share the same basic need for safety, health, and dignity. Corporal punishment conflicts with these goals and has no place in a child's life. Corporal punishment in children is not a justified action. It has harmful effects, and there are many alternatives to using corporal punishment, such as teaching, reasoning, and participating in activities with your children. I love my children, and I want the best for them. And I hope they would want the best for your. I would hope you would want the best for your children too. Thank you.